90-day. Gino is hit with an ultimatum from his new love interest after she refuses to be part of his open marriage to Jasmine. Hello friends. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Gino's new love interest, Natalie, wants no part of his open marriage and has insisted he pick between her or Jasmine. On the July 13th episode of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Gino opened up to Natalie about the truth of his marriage status to Jasmine, who had no idea he had traveled to Las Vegas to explore his side of the open marriage. However, Natalie was not interested in being part of the open marriage and feared she was being used as a pawn against Jasmine. "I don't want to be part of something or be a third party to anything," she said in a confessional. "This is a lot more complicated than what I was really hoping for." So before the end of Gino's trip to visit her in Las Vegas, Natalie gave him an ultimatum. "I need Jasmine to know that you moved on and that there's just no way she's coming back, if that's unclear to her right now." Earlier in the episode, Gino said he was surprised by the connection he had with Natalie. "I didn't know that sparks were going to fly so fast," he said in a confessional. But at the time, Gino still had not told Natalie about the open marriage and was worried about her response. Initially, Gino admitted that things between him and Jasmine were rocky, noting that they hadn't had sex since shortly after they got married. "I have to have a connection with someone to be intimate with them," he explained. Natalie sympathized, telling Gino she had an instant attraction to him when they first met at the airport. Gino then invited Natalie back to his hotel, where they shared champagne and sensually licked their bottles. In a confessional, Gino admitted he was not thinking about Jasmine at the moment and was in heaven while spending time with Natalie. "I have not even had a woman this close to me in so long," he explained. "I can smell her perfume. It's driving me crazy. I want to jump her bones." Despite sharing another sensual kiss, Natalie did not end up spending the night at Gino's hotel, though Gino admittedly was ready to take it to the next level with her. But Gino knew he would soon have to be honest about his situation with Jasmine, who opened up to an in-law back at home. "I'm in a very dark place where I really miss Gino," Jasmine said during a shopping trip with Michelle, the wife of Gino's cousin Donna. She then admitted the open marriage idea was a bad idea after all. But things in Gino and Jasmine's marriage were worse than Michelle knew. Jasmine revealed that Gino had blocked her everywhere except for email, and claimed he ignored the infinite amount of emails she sent to him since then. That's when Michelle dropped a bombshell on Jasmine. "He met somebody online," she admitted. "I don't really know too much details, but he traveled to Las Vegas to meet her. She looks kind of exactly like you." Jasmine was admittedly shocked to hear the news and suggested Gino had broken the rules of the open marriage. Speaking with Michelle, Jasmine said, "Loving Gino is the worst thing that ever happened to me." She then tearfully admitted, "I feel stupid, missing him and being so concerned about him, but he doesn't give a sem and he's just living his best life." In a confessional, Jasmine said she had hoped she and Gino could fix their relationship. "But I'm worried he already moved on," she continued, "and that scares me." Back in Las Vegas, while on another date, Natalie told Gino she was feeling a little nervous and wanted to get the full picture about where he stood in his marriage with Jasmine. Finally, Gino told her the truth. "I agreed to an open marriage," he said, leaving Natalie stunned. But Gino insisted Jasmine was the one who wanted the open marriage due to the lack of intimacy in their relationship. Still, Natalie was confused. "I'm still trying to figure out how I fit in this whole scenario," Natalie explained. "Am I kind of part of this open relationship? Are you still in this open marriage with Jasmine?" "Technically, yes," Gino admitted, leaving Natalie upset. In a confessional, she said Gino never mentioned that he was in an open marriage despite talking to her for months. An open marriage is very different than just telling me your wife moved out or you kicked your wife out, she said, adding, he should have told me from the beginning. Speaking with Gino, Natalie asked, you didn't think that maybe I should just get a divorce? She then told Gino she needed to step away in order to absorb and digest the news, and was relatively quiet during their drive back to Gino's hotel despite his attempts to spark conversation. Back at the hotel, while packing for Gino's flight, Natalie revealed that her perspective on their relationship had changed. So, when asked if she was still interested in seeing Gino again, Natalie told him to make a decision about his marriage with Jasmine. That's important to me, she explained, because I don't want to be hidden, and I don't want to be part of your open marriage. Gino silently nodded, but when asked if he had brought up divorce with Jasmine, Gino admitted he hadn't pursued that yet. I think you need to decide if this is headed for divorce, Natalie replied. If you want to see me again, I just need you to get closure, and I need Jasmine to get closure. I think that's morally correct. She continued, it's very important that you don't give her an opening, or she doesn't feel she has an opening. And Gino agreed. Outside the hotel, Gino and Natalie shared a hug and kiss before they went their separate ways. But on his way to the airport, Gino still sounded conflicted. I really don't know what to do, Gino said. But I'm going back to Michigan and I can't hide from Jasmine forever. So I need to figure out if divorce is really something that I want to do. He added, but I know if I do go down that road, there is no coming back from it. 90-day fiancé Gino Palazzolo has new girlfriend named Natalie. She looks just like Jasmine Pineda. 90-day fiancé happily ever after. Star Gino Palazzolo is finally introducing his new girlfriend on season 9, and here's everything revealed about Natalie so far. Gino and Jasmine's reality TV journey began on Before the 90 Days season 5 after they met online. Jasmine was using a sugar baby website, while Gino was desperate to find a baby mama and a wife. When Jasmine married Gino, she claimed he was manipulating her using money and depriving her of intimacy. Jasmine and Gino headed to the last resort where Jasmine suggested they could have an open marriage and involve Matt Brannis. However, Jasmine soon left Gino for Matt and became pregnant. Gino and Jasmine stayed married with him now, exploring the open relationship on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Season 9. 90 Day Fiancé's Gino met Natalie on social media 3 months before he filmed Happily Ever After. He liked that she was very calm and cool and very friendly. He felt that he could talk to her about anything. Gino decided to go to Las Vegas to meet Natalie in person. Gino mentioned how he had not been intimate with Jasmine because they lost their connection by fighting all the time. When I first started speaking to Natalie, things got flirty pretty quickly. Gino wished to have intimacy with other women, as he couldn't do it with Jasmine. He didn't feel weird being attracted to someone other than his wife. He couldn't believe how beautiful Natalie was in person, especially her skin and hair. Natalie added that she preferred bald men. Gino and Natalie went to an ice bar for their first date. Meanwhile, Natalie revealed that in her past relationships, she hasn't had the best of luck with men. She was divorced twice and had since been in several toxic relationships. She admitted that she tended to pick bad boys. She was attracted to Gino because she was a little on the nerdy side. Shockingly enough, Gino had not told Natalie that he was in an open marriage with Jasmine. Jasmine has accused Gino of cheating with Natalie. Is Jasmine the real cheater or Gino? After the last resort, Jasmine accused her husband, Gino, of cheating with a woman named Natalie during or immediately after filming, claiming he met her in Las Vegas and later dated 2 Brazilian women and Kelly before entering an open marriage with Jasmine. Gino denied all infidelity accusations, insisting Jasmine used them to deflect from her own behavior. During therapy sessions at the Last Resort retreat, Jasmine enlisted Florian's help to confront Gino, accusing him of hiding things and lying in group therapy. She claimed Gino was cheating on her because he struggled to be forthcoming. Though Gino eventually agreed to an open marriage, trust issues remained unresolved between them. Jasmine claims Natalie is poisoning Gino against her. Jasmine will be getting violent with Natalie on HEA. Jasmine is now alleging that Gino had been unfaithful even before filming The Last Resort and continued to cheat during production, adding a new twist to their already strained relationship. Interestingly, Jasmine never mentioned this woman, Natalie, on the show. While she openly flaunted her connection with Matt during their open marriage phase, Gino never acknowledged or introduced anyone new, raising questions about the legitimacy of her claim. It's unclear how Jasmine came across this information, but it could be something she's saying without having any proof because she detests Natalie. The preview trailer for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9, via Extra, gives fans a glimpse into Jasmine's dynamic with Natalie. She will get violent with the woman in a scene later in the season, after Gino confronts Jasmine about the fact that she was sleeping with Matt before The Last Resort. In the trailer, Jasmine tells the cameras that she never cheated on Gino and accuses his new girlfriend of putting ideas in his mind. Jasmine says as the cameras follow her to a restaurant where she approaches Gino and the woman while they're playing pool, Jasmine is accompanied by Matt to the restaurant. Jasmine was also pregnant with She Filmed the Scene. Natalie seems unbothered as she laughs and walks towards Jasmine, who tells her, "Don't get close to me," and pushes her violently. It remains to be seen if Jasmine is successful in getting Gino and Natalie to break up on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Jasmine Pineda shockingly reveals 90 Day Fiancé star who tried to deport her by calling immigration. In a preview of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Jasmine Pineda revealed who reported her to the immigration authorities in an attempt to have her deported from the United States. Jasmine left her home in Panama to move to the United States in early 2023 to marry Gino Palazzolo. Although the couple got married, they continued to face challenges in their relationship, particularly related to intimacy. Jasmine, now estranged from her American husband Gino, fears the danger of deportation. The official 90 Day Fiancé page shared a sneak peek of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 9. In the video, Jasmine is seen on a call with Gino's cousin, Dana's wife Michelle. During the conversation, she tearfully says, "Gino just called me to tell me that he already went to immigration, so I get deported." The following scene shows Jasmine and Matt discussing the possibility of her deportation, with Matt expressing his fear and saying, "I don't want nothing to happen." He adds, "I'm scared just like you are." What Gino contacting immigration about Jasmine really means. After undergoing therapy, Gino and Jasmine were hopeful that exploring open marriage and involving Matt as Jasmine's partner would help resolve their marital issues over time. However, the situation didn't unfold as expected. According to Gino, Jasmine didn't adhere to the agreed-upon rules of their open marriage, leading him to ask her to move out of their house. Jasmine now lives with Matt, but she hasn't given up on her marriage to Gino. She continues to work towards resolving their conflicts and reaching a mutual understanding, while Gino appears prepared to sever all ties with his Panamanian wife.